Hey, what's up? I just wanted to take you guys on a quick test drive in one of my all-time favorite builds that we've done at Classic Car Studio. This is truly a team effort. We had a lot of people that worked on this car. It took us about a year and a half to build, and we started with a seemingly nice Nomad that I bought from a guy in Arizona. It was actually sitting in the front yard of his father's house. His dad had been working on it for a number of years. Fortunately, he got sick and passed away, and the project was just kind of left sitting there. The good thing for us is that all the parts were there. We wanted a good body, or as good as we could find. And with these carts, it's really important to get all the trim, because there's a ton of metal trim on the inside and on the outside that they do not make, and it's really expensive to buy secondhand. The heart and soul of the Nomad, which we inevitably end up calling Gone Mad because we went a little crazy with it, is a Shafroth built, all aluminum, 509. It's based on the 409W engine. It makes over 600 horsepower, has dual quads, runs on pump gas, and really gets after it. It's hooked up to a Bowler 4L80E. It's a pretty stout setup between the two. And out back, we've got a Johns Industries 9-inch just laying down the power. The whole body sits on a brand new Roadster Shop Revo chassis. This thing's kind of like a piece of artwork underneath the car. It's totally bodywork and comes from Roadster Shop, just beautifully fabricated, really nice welds. Like I said, the thing's like a sculpture. Basically, we've got an old body on a brand new chassis. Penske shocks all the way around, big Willwood brakes, 4-link rear, big tubular control arms in the front, rack and pinion. You know, it really drives more like a modern car, and that's what we were going for. Although, you know, we're aiming to build everything to show quality for the most part. We want our customers out there and driving this stuff, so we have to use components we know that they'll like to drive. On the interior, we've got a ton of Relicate leather. All the panels we built out of sheet metal. You'll find the same when you look at the engine compartment. Lots of nice sheet metal, all bead rolled out, and a lot of extra body work there to get all that stuff straight after you go through and metal work it. So there's a lot of hours in this car. Underneath, it's got a complete belly pan, which matches the top of the car. And that's one of the things that is a little bit regretful whenever we bring it to a show. It's hard to show off the undercarriage unless it's at a big indoor show. But it's really beautifully detailed underneath there. We've got classic instruments gauges that were done to match the headliner, which, as you can see, is wood grain. It's pretty trick, and it's one of the things that's often missed on the car, because when you look at it, you're kind of looking down into the interior, but when you're inside, it really looks remarkable. It's like you're on the inside of the hull of a wooden boat. It's pretty incredible looking. We kind of wanted to go for a, you know, earthy look with this, so we've got the green exterior. We've got the gold matte finish wheels, the wood grain in the interior, the brown Relicate leather, and these nice gold touches which kind of cue off the wheels. All the way on the inside, all the way around, we've got nice kicker speakers, really kick-ass little stereo. This thing rocks. And you know, when you're driving a cruiser like this, you gotta have some tunes. Although the exhaust note's pretty darn wicked. Acceleration on this thing's awesome. The transmission's super smooth and crisp. That rear end locks up nicely when you get on it, so traction's awesome. Out back, we built the rear of the car to accommodate a 15-inch wide wheel. So we got a lot of meat on the ground, and also a real tough look when you see it from the side. We've got a nice lip on the wheel. When you look from the back, it's nice and wide. So Billet Specialties really hit it out of the park on these wheels, and we took it from them. They gave us a beautifully polished wheel, but we went on to shot peen them and paint them in that matte gold just to kind of give it the look we wanted. So, cool thing about this car is it was originally supposed to be red over black because our customer had always wanted a red over black car when he was a kid after seeing his neighbor driving a 55 Nomad. So this is one of the last builds we did for this guy. We told him, you know, everybody's got a red Tri-5 Chevy. Let's do something a little bit different. Now, it took a little while, but we were finally able to talk him into this crazy concept, after a few renderings, he kind of said, well, I trust you guys. Do whatever you want. Make it look cool. Yeah, she rocks. So we went after it. Like I said, about a year and a half later, we were done. Took it straight to the NSRA Nationals. We went to SEMA with it. Done the Tri-5 Nationals. Got a top 5 there, which is pretty fun. And just been an awesome car. And again, truly a team effort. A lot of people had their hands on this car. The quality's second to none. And you know what the best thing about it is? It's fast and fun to drive. See you guys later.